Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. And I thought we'd just get straight into it with a expedition. I don't know, I really like expeditions, and I'll probably be doing a couple more videos where we take a look at expeditions and, look at expeditions and what we can do in them. Right, so it looks like we have Draven with Legion Rearguard and Death's Hand, both commons, not really what I'm looking for. Heimerdinger has an epic and a rare, but both are... Eh. The Sump Snipe Scavenger's pretty okay, but the Accelerated Pursuit is pretty bad. So, we're going to look for Hecarim. To go with Hecarim. So Braum looks like the best option. Jinx is also looking pretty good, but we usually don't like her as a champion. So I'll go with Braum because Karma does not have good cards for the deck. They who endure. Yeah, we're going to pick They Who Endure. Just such a strong card. Dawn and Dusk is such an OP combo with Hecarim. But I think we're going to have to take the Rekindler and Mistwraith. Alright, so here's an interesting pick. We can pick a Neverglade Collector and Scribe of Sorrows, or we can pick another They Who Endure and Omen Hawk. I'll pick the They Who Endure. We'll pick Fury of the North and Alpha Wildclaw. Just a big dude. Okay. We'll pick Fury of the North. It's another good card. We'll pick Scribe of Sorrows and by Caretaker for more 3-drops. I think we want the Cursed Keeper and the removal. We'll pick some Life Gain. They Who Endure. We probably... Man, I really want the Babbling Bird. We should probably take Raiding Party, though. Gives us some big dudes. We'll pick this one. It's a couple of activation cards. Speaking of activation, we will pick another Cursed Keeper. This one's pretty strong, as our deck is mostly Shadow Isles. This seems like a... Well... Yeah, actually, the Glimpse Beyond seems like the best deal for us. We got a pretty strong deck, I think. I think we're going to do really well. So let's get into a game. So I want to talk about expeditions. The thing you really want to be thinking about when you're doing expeditions is trying to stay within 1 or 2 regions. Maybe just 1 if you're really dedicated. And try to pick cards that synergize really well. I will keep Hecarim because our deck seems really slower and we need some late game power. And we have hit pretty well on curve. No way to pop Keeper though. But that's not a huge deal. Attacking there was wrong, but whatever. Yeah. Ooh, Vengeance.
Charged up and ready to go.
Yeah, I could have saved 3 damage here. Maybe I just want to play the Wanderer, actually. Save this for maybe when it gets a better dude to take. Vengeance. Boo. So I will attack with the Dreadbloom Wanderer. That might seem a little weird, but it removes the threat and gains me life. I don't see why not. I don't know if he doesn't... Oh, what was I going to say?
Blast him.
Yeah. So no 2-2. That's kind of disappointing, but... Alright, so as I was saying was you should build a deck around a strategy. Like, since we're playing Hecarim, we're playing a slower deck that aims to use his ability. That aims to use him not really for his level up, but just for the... but mostly for the tempo and the big dude he gains us in the late game. So we're not playing around any particular strategy. We're mostly just playing to get as much value as possible. Omen Hawk, okay. I was hoping it would be the Wraith Caller, but it's fine. So we can play Hecarim, but I'll actually just play the Scar Mother. Because she makes all his attacks very bad. Wow, what an interesting card for him. I would have blocked with the Scar Mother, except I don't know what he could possibly have. Like, and I don't want the Scar Mother to die. So... I'll play the Omen Hawk first, so that way I can keep up Glimpse Beyond and Fury of the North as interaction for what he might have. And if he... Okay, that's fine. So I'll play Hecarim. If Hecarim gets removed, it's actually kind of fine, because we still have the Scar Mother. And she poses a huge threat. So summon 2, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. That seems like our attack. He can block Hecarim, but whatever he blocks it with will die. I'm fine with this trade.
What seems to be the problem?
It makes it hard for him to attack with the Patrol Wardens now, because I have Omen Hawk for a value trade. Okay, so besides just playing the game really well, you should be thinking about when you're drafting your deck, your interaction and how much interaction you really want. I was like, okay, so it's a 9/9. Alright, so that's a good card for him. I'll play Glimpse Beyond first, I think. Bait out some removal, maybe? Nope, I get to draw 2. So because he has 2 mushrooms, I know he only has 4 other cards in hand. So given that, I'm probably winning right now. Yeah, this deck is strong. It has all the tools it needs. It has interaction like Blight Caretaker, Fear of the North, Vengeance. And it has Curse Keeper combos, and it also just plays around Veihunder, which is very good. And Hecarim is a super strong champion for this deck, just a lot of tempo. And Braum is very good as a blocker, stalling out to the late game, which is where we really want to be. So... I do really want to kill this Neverglade Collector. It's causing so many problems for me. And I don't know if he has a good response for this, because he's in PNZ and Shadow Isles, so it's not like he has a strong way to deal with the effect of removing his dude. If he was playing Ionia, there's no way I would have done this, but he's not, so I feel pretty safe about this attack. And he has not blocked the Scar Mother at all. this entire game. So she's been getting 4 damage consistently, which is so strong. So we'll double up on the Lonely Poro. That might seem a little weird, but I want chump blockers. So he's going to double mushroom me. If he has Teemo, maybe. I don't know. He might have Teemo. I only have 11 cards left with 7. Yep, he has Teemo. Well, I think it's a safe bet I'm vengeancing that because my deck is so small that 34 mushrooms is going to kill me pretty consistently. No mushrooms. Alright, I'm pretty happy about that. 1, 2, 3. So he has 1 card in hand. I have to vengeance this. There's no way I can live with what 54 mushrooms in my deck. I would be dead, like very fast. Oh wow. Alright, so I open attack, use Fury of the North with an overwhelmed dude to finish him out. Alright, this seems pretty strong. He's still dead. Ah, let's go. The reason why this deck works so well, I mean, the Scar Mother did a lot of work. He gave like 8 damage at least for her, which is insane. Like, he should not have done that. I mean, and I don't know if he even had an answer. In the long run, he just could not have. But this deck is so strong. And they who endure, if you don't have good interaction, really sucks. Like, and that's why you have to have interaction. So I'm looking here and I'm seeing Glimpse Beyond, which is a great card. And I see it twice. So either one of those is great. I'm probably not taking the middle one. Hecarim is super good, don't get me wrong. And Black Caretaker is good, and Bark Beast is a okay one drop. But Bark Beast is super replaceable. Black Caretaker we already have 2 copies of, I think. 1 copy of. So that's less than I would want, actually. But I don't know if I can take another Hecarim. He doesn't synergize very well with the deck. Battle Fury is a very good card for pushing out damage, but we don't really need to push out any damage. We already have 2 They Who Endures, a Scar Mother, and a Hecarim, and even Alpha Wildclaw. Like, pushing out damage is not the struggle we have. The struggle we have is we need a little bit more interaction in a better early game. And that's where I'm looking at Kalista. Braum's a good early game card, but Kalista is a 3-drop that threatens to be leveled up. It gives us Glimpse Beyond, which is good, and Grasp of the Undying, which is good drain. So we're going to pick that, actually. And we actually have a couple ways to pop Kalista off. Well, we have 1 copy of Blighted Caretaker, and the rest we would just have to pop her off with 3 minions dying naturally. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, guys, that'll be probably it for this video. I'll probably do a couple more on this expedition. Let you guys know how I do. And if you want any more tips on expeditions, I'll probably do a couple more videos even. But if you guys want tips on anything in this game, let me know. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.